Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses. Welcome to the click. You smell astounding today, just like a nice little piece of flesh. Oh yes, indeed. Aren't we gonna cook you up real nice? Speaking of which, today we're gonna get crappy food or stupid food. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. The amount of things people post online about really odd ideas when it comes to food and stuff in general is absolutely flabbergasting, and it makes me lamau and haha really nicely. And I figured I would share those lamaus with you as well. Enjoy. Mwah.
I should just start my own kitchen channel, and I start off every video by looking ominously into the camera and be like, if you don't subscribe, I'll eat you next. Subscribe, or I'll eat you next.
Disclaimer for YouTube, cannibalism isn't cool unless it's consensual. Oh, by the way, keep a lookout for keychains. They're very scrumptious, very tasty, if I may say so myself, coming soon. Oh, we're at the little bit the airplane. Gotta get ourselves those sweet airplane snacks that everyone look forward to. Is this a single present? Why even bother packing it up? Oh my god! This juicy package of 2 grams of pretzels. You know, airplane food has really gone downhill. A first time buying at a local restaurant called Food and Love. Ordered a 4-cheese pizza and this is what they delivered. Delicious. Looks like a toast with mold on it. This is so bad. I couldn't make it look more gross if I tried. What the frick? Food and Love. It looks like we did our splooshies all over the pizza and let it sit for a few days. Made with love. Fermented love. You can't just put things on a plate and call it food. This is a low-carb mousse made with avocado and cocoa powder. That is shit from a butt. And this just looks like one of those like prank posts you used to buy when you were a kid. Oh, this is a delicacy. I call this prank poo galore. It's not meant for eating, it's only meant for smelling. I still prefer my toilet milkshake, but each to their own. My prison toilet wine is mwah, Poseidon's kiss. Twinkle, twinkle, little balls. What is that a coffee mug? Oh god, is this... Oh my god, that's so messy. How are you supposed to drink this? You're gonna have a face full of chocolate and whatever this is. It's only chocolate, is there? Okay, there comes the coffee. Yeah, there is a bit of coffee in there somewhere. Isn't this just super messy? Is this actually enjoyable? Like, you literally have to take a full mouthful, bite out of the chocolate on the edge to even be able to drink it. Why is this always so overdone? Oh, yeah, we need the sprinkles as well. Can't have a coffee without 2 kilograms of chocolate and sprinkles. You know when they always make fun of, like, the Starbucks lattes? This is that, but in reality. That's cute, though! I like the final touch. That's super cute, the pattern. That is nice. Everything else is just completely overdone. This is more like a liquid cake, more than a coffee. Like, the amount of coffee in there is basically nothing. Oh, that is so sticky. Oh yeah, of course it melts, because it's hot. His whole hand is just covered in stickiness. I don't know. I'm not sure if I would want my coffee to make me sticky, if that makes sense. We'll save that for later on during the day. Stop, okay. Next meme, please. Click's Sticky Restaurant, a perfect place for first dates. What a slogan. I ordered a hot dog and checked extra patty, expecting a second dog. Instead, I present the hot burger. Oh, that's... So they just put a hamburger on the... What? This place offers a Trump pizza. Half Mexican style, half bacon cheeseburger separated by a wall of mozzarella sticks. It's very memey. It's very memey. I'm not sure how this ages, though. Caprese salad I purchased from Pizza Place. I should have checked the review first. That's just a few basil leaves and cheese. This is... Nice. Like, where's the salad? There is no salad. There's only, like, the extra stuff. And nothing else. No dressing or anything. They just slice the tomato. Okay, we got some meat. We got... That's more butter than meat. You have more butter than meat.
Oh. Albert, that's enough.
Well, I suppose it's easy. Single ingredient marinade. Oh my god. Oh god. I mean, don't get me wrong, the meat looked really fried to perfection. You have the slight pink in the middle, all that kind of stuff looks juicy. Although most of that juice is probably butter. Yeah, no, this is probably not very healthy. Dear God. People in Pittsburgh actually eat pizza where the crust is cooked and toppings are put on cold. So to answer your question, yes, Pittsburgh is as bad as it sounds. It's just a toast with raw cheese. Nice. My sister sent a picture from the American food section in a grocery store in Switzerland. Our original pizza, burger, hot dog. Like the real Americans do it.
Extra fruit! All that sugar!
Oh, it's like a character arc. So instead of wasting food for the internet for stupid shows, we make food and hand it out to people. Kind of Mr. Beast style, right? I mean, that's nice. I like that. Food waste really rubs me the wrong way. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh. Ooh, that looks clean. I'm getting hungry just watching this. Oh, that's really sweet. Everyone deserves a good waffle sometimes. Waffles make the world go round. There is a Jewish parable that tells a rich man who wanted to do some good for the community. He went to the rabbi and asked what the community needed most. The rabbi told him the orphanage was in bad shape and the kids were living in poor conditions, and they desperately needed a new building. The rich man went out and told the whole village that he was going to build a new orphanage. He set aside the money, purchased the land and the materials, and hired an architect and builders. The day before the project was supposed to break ground, the rich man's rival told him, "You know, anonymous giving is a much higher form of charity than telling everyone about it like you've done. It's not good to do it for the publicity like that." The rich man went back to the rabbi and asked if what his rival said was true. The rabbi explained that, yes, it was true. There are different levels of charity, the highest being preparing a body for burial since the recipient can never know and never return the favor. Next was anonymous charity that no one else ever knows about, followed by charity known only to the recipient, followed by publicly known charity. The rich man, realizing that he'd lower the spiritual value of his charity by telling everyone about it and using it to improve his reputation. In that case, I should cancel the new orphanage so I'm not using the publicity for personal gain. "Do you think the orphans care about the spiritual purity of your motives?" shouted the rabbi. "Build the damn orphanage!" That is such a beautiful story, and I feel like when it comes to social media, I have mixed feelings about it, right? So much on social media is just for clout, or personal gain, or attention, or wanting to look good. There's a big part of humanity and what makes us human that prefers looking good than how much good we actually do, if that makes sense. People like looking good. If you need an example, just look at all the virtue signaling on Twitter. My God. So of course there is the philosophical aspect of like how genuine is the charity, but at the end of the day, if the recipient gets the charity anyway, I think it's a good thing. You can be upset that we live in a world where, you know, this kind of charity is kind of required in the first place. It kind of shows that something is broken with the systems and that kind of stuff. But if the recipient gets it, isn't that a good thing? Like, I would much rather see like, oh my God, feed a person challenge on TikTok and it goes super viral and all of a sudden we have crap tons of people giving away free food instead of like these stupid challenges we have nowadays. Oh yeah, jump on your spine and see if it can break challenge. You know, if I have to pick, I'll pick the foremost. Thank you. This guy on Hinge invited me over for dinner, and when I got there, proudly displayed his mac and cheese with goldfish breadcrumbs. That's pretty cute, though. Look at that. They're even arranged so they all face the middle. This was effort. This took effort. Appreciate his little OCD vibe. What? You know, freshly packaged pizza means something completely different now. This could be a slogan. The pizza is literally so fresh it's still on fire when we close the box. And we also have fire-safe boxes. Went to my in-laws for dinner and this is the chicken they served. Delicious. You know, salmonella really adds some spice to it. Even without the salmonella risk and stuff, that looks significantly gross. Thank you.
Mini unwrapped Starburst tequila. Okay, we're gonna add a full bottle of tequila.
Oh, great.
Right back there, and as
so
you can tell,
destroying your coffee mixer to make a drink. Oh, this video is 7 minutes long. This is basically just a rage bait to increase watch time. Alright, we're gonna click through it a bit, clicking to about halftime. Look at all that ice. Boom.
Look at
look,
that.
now it's filled
You're
up.
gonna have a whole pitcher, and the nice part about it is it's just self-serve.
I don't care, skipping. Oh, now we're ready to pour. Alright, good.
Let's get a little ice in there.
You can just tell how little content there is in videos like this and how much they drag it out. Oh my God, look at this. And I'll look at it again when it's in the glass. And I'll look at it when I'm holding it up. And oh my God, to answer questions, yes, this is a drink.
Wow. Isn't that cute?
Try it.
You didn't even taste it!
spicy.
You smelled it! You can't tell if a drink is good by smell. Oh my god. Ah! To be honest, though, I've been on the internet long enough to know rage bait when I see one good one. Just padding watch time so it gets fed in the algorithm. That's good. I give applause for the rage bait, but it works, which makes me upset. We ordered a $1,000 gold steak, and this happened. Alright, we got a lot of special forces coming in, locking down the place, very good, pointing some fake guns at the other guests. That's always a good vibe. Oh, look at that. It's like a golden briefcase, and there's a bit of sauce in there, dry ice, and a golden plated steak. Is the steak even good? I'm wondering if the steak is good or if it's more just like the meme. Has anyone actually tried this kind of stuff or knows anyone that's tried it? Is the meat actually good? Because I'm struggling to believe, like, I think it's more of the show, right? It must be more of the show. $1,000 for a steak. My god, just take 2 of those instead and buy a $40.90, Jesus Christ. To prove how stupidly overpriced those restaurants are, I made 24K nuggies. Total cost, $15. Look at that, we got gold-plated nuggies. I mean, yeah, it is incredibly overpriced. It's more like a meme. It's like a flex. It's like a lot of brand clothing and that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, gee, it's basically the same clothes you can get somewhere else, but it has this little brand stamp on it, so now it costs $2,000. It's essentially the same thing. You're not actually paying for anything else than the flex. Ooh, that's a lot of butter. All right, got some meat, got some burger. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Looking good so far. All right, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, that's nice. I'm getting hungry watching this. Maybe I'll get a burger for lunch. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. That's a hefty burger. Ooh, I like that. That is good. That looks so oh, that looks so good. That looks so... No, wait, what are you doing? What is it? What are you doing? What's going on? It's a perfect burger. Stop. What did... No. What? How am I supposed to eat this? It's just encased in gooey cheese. What the frick?
This burger looked really good at first, but I'm gonna give it 2 ominous knives out of 5.
What the frick? I ordered a blackened salmon Caesar salad. Look at this. It just looked like someone tossed a bread through another bread, and then there's a random piece of meat on the side. Where's the salad? It's supposed to be a Caesar salad, not just penetrated bread.
You know, in our restaurant, we are experimental even when it comes to basic table water. Let me present to you banana water. You can thank me later.
French fry crusted corn dogs. I really thought this was 2 people in French fries costumes. It looks like it though. What? Our first dump dinner. Dumped. Oh, you just dump everything on the table. This is so weird. I mean, to be honest, it must be pretty funny for the kids. Not gonna lie, you can just go around on the table as much as you want, but... even have stuff just rolling off the table? But like, what's the point? Isn't the mess to clean gonna be worse than just doing the dishes? Are you just doing this for like the kids' reactions that they can film it? Hey, little sis. You remember that time our mom completely lost her mind and stopped using cutlery and stuff? I mean, they seem to be having a good time, and that's what's important. Maybe it'll be a funny memory and that kind of stuff. I'm not convinced this is like a convenient way to actually serve your food, but it's kind of funny. I'm hoping it turns into like a good memory for the family. It seems like a meme. This deconstructed coffee served in 3-glass bakers at a cafe in Melbourne has to be the most hipster thing out there. I mean, I could see this work as like a drink. For example, when I went to engineering school, every like department had its own themed drinks, you know, depending on the department of engineering. So you could have like, oh, these work with construction, so you have like a spinny thing that represents cement mixers and so on and so forth. I could see this being a thing at the chemical engineering place, right? That could be a thing. But it's for drinks, when people are drunk and laughing and looking for a meme experience. I wouldn't want this for a coffee. I feel like I'm growing into a food critic. Which is good, all you have to do is hate everything. It seems like stupid food, but the kids love it. Kraft mac and cheese with hot dogs wrapped in a tortilla, grilled in a panini press. Honestly, I can see kids love this. It's like a weird thing, it's like a pasta wrap, but I can see kids love it because it's easy food, simple to make, cheap, lots of carbs, good sauce in there. Yeah, I can see this. This is, hold on. This one gets 4 out of 5 ominous knives. Thank you. Okay, what's that? Like an alien egg? It's a starfish with a middle butt. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we're just cooking. Is there any point to this apart from just being like meat? Okay, a bit of cheddar. Of course it's cheddar. It's always in America. Everything has to be cheddar, not godforsaken yellow cheese. Alright, and then we just... then we just butt plug up that starfish. Why is it presented like some mind-blowing concept? I just see a greased up butt-plugged starfish. Am I that broken or is it me or the video? I can't even tell at this point. The caption was, how we eat spaghetti in our house. Is it just me or is this the dumbest poo? Oh, it's one of those dump dinners. They have like foil all over the table. I mean, honestly, isn't it more difficult to just like clean it up and wrap up all the foil and buy crap loads of foil and just like doing a couple of cans of dishes? Like, don't get me wrong, this could be a funny meme. Like, I imagine a drunken beer night with the boys and we just cover the whole table like this and we just slobber like animals and it's like a meme and it's funny. I wouldn't do it every day, but once for like the meme and the laughs, sure. Maybe? I mean, that's basically what you do with, like, crab dinners and stuff, you know, when you have a hammer and you eat shellfish, and you, like, literally smash it on the table and do all this kind of stuff. It's basically that, but for pasta and minus the hammer. I had a dream where there was a food called King's Hand, a hollow hand made from M&M cookies filled with Greek salad. I could not stop thinking about it. Here is the culmination of a week-long effort. Here's the hand and munching it, and... Okay, that's the hand... Okay, well, I commend the cooking, but seeing things in humanoid shape as food objects still makes me go a bit like, yuck. This is why aliens don't visit us. You know, they're like, hey, humans look pretty cool, and then they see what we do in the kitchen, they're like, nah, this is some primitive bullshit right here. Last month, I posted a meme of Monster Energy pickles that someone photoshopped. Monster Energy, okay. My lovely friend Karen makes pickles and brines some pickles in Monster for me. And let me tell you, I am in flavor country, and that country is a failed state. This is a cursed flavor. Do you have anything else in it, or is it only Monster? Because, like, then it's just gonna be gherkins that don't taste very much, that just sucked up energy drink. That sounds awful. Okay, we got ourselves some ice. Very nice. That rhymes. Okay, why didn't we just get ice cubes to begin with? Why like the big fancy pack? Okay, we're cooking the ice in water. Very nice. Oh, is it like Jell-O or something? It must have been gelatine. It's gelatine and ice cubes. This is like that overexcited video. Your aunt shares in the group chat when they are like a little bit too excited about their diet stuff. Look at this low-carb dessert. It's ice and water. Yum.
Making disturbing recipes from the Mountain Dew website, part 1.
Oh, heck yeah.
Mountain Dew grilled cheese sandwich. For this recipe, you'll need white bread, shredded cheddar cheese, cream cheese, butter, green food coloring, and 1 can Mountain Dew.
So it's just gonna be green caffeinated toast. Is that the plan?
Complete grilled cheese sandwiches. Serve to all the gamers in your life.
Looks dreadful.
You can't deny that it's an interesting taste.
It's
Definitely
very
gets
unique.
worse with every bite. This is great if every time you have a grilled cheese, you think to yourself, I wish there was caffeine in this.
I like grilled cheeses. I like Mountain Dews. Oh, it's dreadful. I'm hungry.
I mean, that's true. If you want good reviews for your food, just make sure people are hungry enough. So you know when you go to those restaurants and you have like a little bit of sauce or cream or something like that, it's just like put in a pattern to make it look fancy and you kind of dip a bit in it, but it has a lot of flavors, you don't need that much. You know those fancy kind of shits? Yeah, here is one of those, but like a paw print. Nailed it.
Our kitchen chef is a little bit of a handy fella. You get 2 out of 5 ominous knives. Thank you.
Like, I wouldn't want to eat this. Even if, you know, the hands are clean or you do this with gloves or something, there's the feeling of like, oh, here is something, eat it. It's like your brain tells you, nah fam, this is infectious shit. Babe, are you okay? You barely touched your Sonic limited edition curry. What is this? What is this? What is it? Looks like cleaning supplies. Oh my god.
Sonic Speed Curry, more like Sonic Speed Laxative. 5 out of 5 ominous knives. That would work as like a laxative or something, because it's supposed to go fast. You'll shit out your intestines in 5 seconds eating this. And it will be blue.
Okay, we got ourselves some Salt Bay action. The living meme in person. What is this? Is this supposed to be like a fancy Subway sandwich? That's just like 7 kilos of meat right there. Okay, are we actually gonna do anything else with it though? Alright, so we just shaped it after the big bread. And now we just smack it and get it inside the bread. What even is that? Is that cheese or is it... Oh, I guess we'll never know. Okay, it's frying it at least. Oh, it's some chips, potato kind of vibe, I guess, maybe? That is gonna be one dry sandwich. Oh my god. But there's like nothing... that is... you can even hear it crisping and like... This is gonna be so dry, fam. I mean, one thing, if you did like a proper marination of the meat, let it sink in, like barbecue it so it has like a nice surface that's a bit crunchy but leave like juiciness inside, because it is red meat, so you don't have to like fry it all the way through unless you want to. And then like leave the juiciness, have a bit of filling, a bit of like mayonnaise, something like that, whatever matches with it. And then, you know, make sure there's some salad and stuff around it in the bread. I can see this working out quite nicely. But I don't know what this is, man. I don't even consider myself particularly good of a cook, but I think I can do this better. Salt Bay, the worst restaurant in New York City, has closed. A guy turned meme with an overpriced gimmicky restaurant closes. Good. Heard he was also awful to work for, and staff mostly got paid minimum wage. Charged $2,000 for a steak and paid his kitchen staff $15 an hour. He still does those things, yes, but this is about his burger chain. No one read the article. I mean, based on the videos I've seen in this little clip compilation alone, yeah, it looks like it's trying to play into a meme too much and not actually doing, like the legwork cooking. Read me! Order from the menu. We are not making nothing you've seen on TikTok. No waffle sandwiches! They are so done. Those darn kids and they TikTok trends and their waffle sandwiches. Ooh, maybe that will be the new thing. You know, with us millennials, they always blame the avocado toast for the reason we can't afford houses. But with the Zoomers, they're gonna be like, oh, it's those darn TikTok waffle sandwiches. You see, I called it. In 5 years, you can tell me I'm a genius, because I called it. Oh, the burger. Welcome to Click's sticky dating restaurant, where the guests aren't the only ones who reach the zenith of experience during an evening, so do the burgers. Do you want to sploosh both your partner and your burger this evening? Come to Click's little pickup restaurant. It is absolutely cursed. We're all gonna burn in hell. But the barbecues are gonna be nice.
Day 1 of my zero waste journey. Used my pasta water from breakfast to make my coffee.
Is it, good?
No!
And one thing as well, are you having pasta for breakfast? Who has pasta for breakfast?
I'm gonna be honest though, you get 3 out of 5 ominous knives for the honesty and the attempt at sustainable living. Thank you. The highest rating yet.
Pasta carbonara from a 1 Michelin star restaurant. Is this the drink, or is it... Oh no, that's the actual pasta. Alright. Why? Why, though? What? Why?
Waiter, can I get my carbonara shaken, not stirred? Thank you.
You know that movie that came out recently? What's it called? The Chef? When he takes everyone to an island and that kind of stuff. Not gonna spoil too much of the plot, but... It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. I can feel that rage in my body. The triple threat. It's a pepperoni pizza slice, garlic knots, and calzone all in one. Look at that gorgeous pizza. I mean, honestly, that looks good. That looks acceptable, okay? It's not the worst thing I've seen on here. It's still kind of cursed, but I would probably eat it.
We ordered the $1,000.
Oh, another one of these.
Tomahawk from Puppy Steak.
Is this like different places, or has every restaurant started doing this now? With like the briefcase meme steak? I'm gonna be honest, I did prefer the first one more. Like the Airsoft Special Forces and stuff was a bit more memey and interesting. This just seems like a bunch of frat boys just having a little bit too much fun with a steak. You know? This just feels like when you ask, you know, the staff to sing happy birthday to your kid, but the whole staff is just completely cracked out. That's what this feels like. I present to you a single slice of bread wrapped in plastic. I love modern society.
Everything okay, babe? You haven't touched your whole octopus entombed in gelatin. Look at how beautiful this stare into that octopus butt.
Like the presentation, like...
Oh my god, I wouldn't want to eat this. It also looks raw. But, oh,
Oh, God. You know, I have an hypothesis about this. As a normal person who isn't like some gourmet person, right? I have this mathematical hypothesis that there is a curve with cost versus how good food actually is. And like at the very bottom where you don't pay anything, you get like garbage because you literally cannot afford decent raw materials, right? So first it goes up. Like goes up, but at some point it just plateaus for a while. Like you're just paying for like the restaurant or the location or the experience or whatever, but the food doesn't actually get better. And at some point it starts dipping because they're trying to do some weird shit that doesn't actually make the food better, just more expensive. Like this, super rare raw gelatin encased octopus. I imagine this is pricey as hell, and it's like eating, I don't know, a flavorless chewing gum.
All right, you ready? So this is gonna go right here on top of the cake like that, and then...
Oh, is this another rage bait? I think this is another rage bait video.
Beautiful. Are you excited? Yes. Careful, don't spill it out. Yep. More,
okay, I think the person who actually recorded this skips a bit, so let's wait and see. Let's see the magic. She's doing like the YouTube thumbnail face. That means this is gonna be good. It's like that, you know, like, or the. I like how this video is so dragged out and dull that I can literally do my whole thumbnail routine while the video is playing. I can save time. Let's see if I can get a good thumbnail face for this video. Or like this, you know. Oh my god, I'm only a third in the video and they're already talking about lifting it, but they're not actually doing it.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna lift it up, and our wedding cake's gonna look spectacular, okay?
This is content now. I can feel my brain melting actively.
Here we go, squeeze in. All right, let's do it together.
The original video is 20 minutes long. 20 minutes, 1946. They do this for 20 minutes. It's, oh my god, it's gonna be so good, you guys. We're gonna pull this up in just a minute. 15 minutes later. Yeah, you see, now the dude is skipping it. God, these people suck. I am genuinely angry. Oh, was this a live stream? Okay, then that explains why they're dragging it out so much, because then people are kind of stuck there, you know? Because then it's like I've already invested 5 minutes into waiting for this garbage cake. I can't leave now.
Okay, and you'll start to see some pink.
This is the moment. We said that 20 minutes ago, but this is really the moment.
This looks like unicorn barf. This looks absolutely awful.
5, 4, 3,
to hype up something so much, it looks absolutely shit.
And I'm gonna give it a little twist and then an aggressive lift. Okay, I'm gonna get
God, this pisses me off. They dragged it up for 20 minutes to have a cake that looks like this.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Look at this as it
wow,
down the cake.
Good.
The best part's gonna happen in 5, 4.
Man.
Watch as it hits the bottom here. All the colors will fully merge together.
What a power couple. You have this really obnoxious salesman-looking ass who's like, guys, look at this one. Let me explain it again. We're gonna lift this up and it's gonna be amazing. And then you have like the sidekick wife on the side. It's like,
wow, that's the best day of my life.
I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but like, I don't think anyone is beholding this. Yeah, this is the worst one yet. You get -1 out of 5 ominous knives. Whoa, he says, as a pile of greenishly lumpy goo slowly slides out of the glass and plops onto the cake. There is such a for a minute. It really is. Wow. Imagine watching this whole 19-minute video instead of having someone skip through most of it like the rest of us. I love online content. Maple blueberry beef patties grill until internal temperature reaches 160 Fahrenheit. Made in 1942 and forgotten behind the fridge doesn't sell that well. Like the waffles. Edit, lol. I was thinking about that dude on Reddit not too long ago and thought his moldy waffles were just blueberry waffle. And then your comments made me realize there's another way to take this comment. Well, that's a way of selling it. Trust me, this is just, you know, like moldy cheese, moldy waffles. It's a delicacy. Banana sushi from a vegan restaurant in Boulder, CO. It was basically a $9 banana with Nutella on it. Sometimes restaurants have these weird things to just add to the menu and overprice it like hell, like a $9 banana. Come on now.
What's wrong, babe? You hardly touched your avocado toast.
That's beautiful. I wouldn't want to eat this either just because it's beautiful. That's, yeah, respect. This is a key staple in children's birthday parties in Australia. Fairy bread. Bread, butter, and sprinkles. Thought it belonged here, but it holds so much nostalgia to me. Childhood fave. Oh, yeah, it's like that Belgian thing. What was it called? Like the Sprunkelsmörbel or something like that, with the chocolate sprinkles on the white bread. It was, wasn't it called something like Schnorgensplurgel? I don't remember what it was called. Roast me in the comments. Thank you. If you're Australian or Dutch, please subscribe to the channel. So I can respect your food. Thank you. I made deconstructed fried rice. Look at this. You have the fried rice in the corner, and the rest of this is... I like this, though. I like this. This is nice, because it's like, you can actually eat it. You know, it's a proper meal and a proper portion, but it's still very finely decorated. And this is fun. I like this. I actually like this. This one gets 5 out of 5 ominous knives. All the ominous knives for you. I waited a total of 1.5 hours at a pretentious ski lounge and paid €8.90 for this. Ooh, look at that. It's a bit of sausage in water. Oh, there is also a bit of cheese. Lucky man. One genuine tip though when it comes to food, if you ever find yourself in Switzerland going skiing in Zermatt, there's a super cute place by like the Bahnhofstrasse, I think it's called, the main street basically, and it's like a crepe place, and they have fondue crepe. So they put fondue cheese inside a crepe and wrap it for you, and it's so good, it's so good. It's like one of those small hidden places that just, so good. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having you here, you tasty and chewy little rascals. And I will see you again in the very near future for more tasty meme adventures. Take care.